Right. So, a lot of people don't really know the exclusiveness of this fucking game. Alright, and what I'm talking to y'all about is Dead by Daylight. I'm telling y'all, this shit is exclusive, okay? There's not a lot of games out there where you can be Michael Myers, fucking, Scream. That's who's on there right now. You got Freddy Krueger, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Let me just show y'all, alright? Because this is just, it's just crazy. Now, the downside to this is the killers that I just named, you have to purchase. But, it's worth it. I mean, because I spent, what, 20 bucks and I got, all the characters that I wanted to play for just 20 bucks. So, I mean, you got Michael Myers. Here, I'll just show y'all what they look like here. We'll go to killers. Now, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger. Y'all might not know who this is, but this is the pig lady from Jigsaw. The bitch that went around kidnapping everybody to put him in that Jigsaw shit. Again, you got Scream. Let's see. Now, one that I don't have that I want is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't have him, but it's lit. It's cool to have. It'd be dope to have. This shit's kind of laggy today because I'm broadcasting, but go back to the killers. Now the game offers you free killers, which is obvious. It's just like their own, just their own killers with their own abilities. So yeah. So for y'all who don't know this game, Dead by Daylight, you have 4 survivors. You got 4 killers. Or shit, my bad. You got 4 survivors, 1 killer. Alright, so survivors are obviously trying to escape this killer. And the killer is obviously trying to kill the survivors by striking them down, and they carry them to a hook. Once they put them on that hook, the survivors' companions has a chance to get them off that hook, so they don't get sacrificed to the entity to make them lose a helping hand. Make them lose a survivor. So I'm gonna make this cool. Michael Myers is pretty OP, and so is Scream, really. That's why I don't level them up, like they're just too fucking easy to play with. But, let's see, I'm pretty sure when it comes to Michael Myers or Nightmare, which is Freddy Krueger, I'm pretty sure people fuck with Michael Myers more. Man, we'll use Michael Myers. Alright, we'll use Michael Myers. Alright. So we're gonna use Michael Myers. You hear the music in the background. It's just about to start popping off. Let's go. Another thing is, depending on what time of the day it is, it's kind of hard to find a game because you got to think like you're not playing with 12 people. You know what I'm saying? Like you're used to, or if you play like 2K or UFC, it's only like 2 people. But still, you got to think like those games are quick to get into. But on this, it's really, you're gonna have a wait. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you're being a survivor or if you're being a killer. Like in this game, you gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not instant, but still, it's good for you though because you got this time to build up your attributes and all that other stuff. I'm actually working on survivors to level them up. So if you look at my currency to build up my character, which is what you call blood points, I only have 164. I just did all my daily rituals, which is objectives you can do as killer or survivor to give you more blood points, to help you build your attributes up in the blood web, which we don't really have to talk about it. I'm really only doing this video for showing the game. I told a buddy of mine that I'd do it today. Shout out to Dre Belmar. Doing this for you, bruh. Anyway, so yeah. So yeah, each killer's got their own abilities, and so do the characters. After I do a killer round, I'll do a survivor round. Uh, each killer's got an ability. You just click on their power, and it gives you this little description on what their shit is. Let's see. So with Michael Myers, he has tiers. Um, Once you get into tier one, he it come. What he pretty much does is, and you're going to see it within the gameplay. What he does is he's pretty much like stalking these people, and like it for the longest that he's done it, the longer that he does it, like he becomes stronger. So eventually, at the end, like once he gets to tier three, it becomes like a one-hit kill. So instead of having to hit a survivor twice, he'd really, and this is even if they're fully healed, all he has to do is just hit them one time and they go down. Um, let's see. Uh, Tier one, it kind of makes it harder, but that's only because you're about to start, uh, like moving into, just becoming a stronger killer. So it says grants immunity to detection perks, slightly decreased movement speed, slightly decreased lunge. So your movement speed's going to be slower. Uh, uh, the lunge is you actually attacking, so decreased lunge, so your attacks are going to be kind of slower. Um, but it does grant immunity to detection perks. So with anybody with any survivor with perks that gives you detection to killers, that's pretty much just going to be like off guard because like you don't, it's not going to affect him at that time. You go into tier two. Moderately decreases the terror radius. When you're the killer, you have something what's called terror radius. Terror radius is when the closer I am to you, the more of a heartbeat that you hear. Which, in Michael Myers' case, I think his is his song. No, actually, his song comes in with tier 3, and we'll get on that once we get to tier 3. So, terror radius, each killer has it. The closer you get to survivor, the survivor hears like a heartbeat. So the closer you get, the faster that heartbeat gets, and the louder that it gets. So, so we moderately decrease the terror radius, slightly increase movement speed. So now your movement speed is speeding up, so you're not at a regular moving speed anymore. I'm finally in a lobby, so I can't read what it says. See, y'all hear that music? I start going ham. Alright, so I'm just waiting for players anyway. Go back to the loadout. Slightly increased lunge, so your attack speed is slightly increased. So, the obvious. And then you move into tier 3. Normal terror radius, so it's just moderate, whatever. Hit survivors suffer from the exposed status effect, so that's what I was talking about earlier, that one hit kill. Evil Within 3, which is the tier 3 that we're at, it says Evil Within 3 lasts for 60 seconds. So you have 60 seconds, and hopefully that I can find, like once I get into tier 3, hopefully I can find all 4 survivors within that 60 seconds. It's not likely that it's going to happen. Normally, like I'll get to tier 3 twice, and I'll end up, like hitting the next 2, because usually when you're survivors, they, even though they can't hear each other, because that's what makes this game tricky. You can't talk to the people you play with unless you're in a private party. But you know, usually people who play this game for a little bit, their lingo is pretty much on point when it comes to like like crouching rapidly, pointing your finger and stuff like that. So yeah, people tend to work together. So usually, when you're on like tier 3, you're probably going to see like 2 or 3 people kind of like close together working on that generator together and shit. So game's about to kick off, so we'll see what it's like. And of course, as soon as the game about to start, little baby gonna start waking up. What's up, baby girl? What's up, baby girl? You about ready for your bottle, huh? Yeah. Yeah. altogether, this game's like really addictive. If you're like me and kind of like grew up into just like really fucking with scary movies, this game right here is gonna be fun for you. But at the same time, me, I'm real big on shooters. I'm a shooter player. I love shooters. So this this isn't a game you're really gonna want to play like all day, unless like it's just something you're really in the mood for. Alright, so one thing you're going to see that's different compared to the survivors is the killer plays first person and the survivors play third person. So they're able to see the map way better than you can. Alright, so I'm getting notifications that these motherfuckers are down below. So look, that person's glowing because I'm using my stock shit. So that's increasing my tier. If you don't notice that this is increasing my tier, you just heard the little Michael Myers song pop up in your head, in your headset or whatever, however you're listening to it. On the bottom left hand screen, there's like a little icon down there. That's little red area is increasing. And it even tells you that I'm on tier 2. So I'm trying to get the tier 3. I'm on tier 2. Alright, so now I'm capable of hitting this bitch one time and she's going down. She just fucked up. She's gonna hop back and forth on that, cause she's trying to decrease my time, cause she knows that if I hit her one time, she's going down. Just like that. So I just hit her once, she's down. Alright, now I can do it again if she has nearby teammates. That pallet is really tricky too. Alright, so tier 3 is gone and I'm back down at tier 2. But it's not that bad because I can go back to tier 3. So these little red lines around here, these are pretty much like your footprints, in a sense. They just fucked up the generator over there. Got that bitch off the hook. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my stock again. And since she's hurt, well, it's Claudette, she can heal herself, so I'm actually gonna continue attacking her. See, that's why that pallet's tricky, dude. But see, what they don't realize is I'm dope as fuck at this game. They think I'm some kind of scrub. Alright, they just turned on the generator. So she's off the hook. Once I put her on the hook one more time, she's dead instantly, and she knows it. There she is right there. 1050. She told me 1050. Alright, so I told y'all earlier that Claudette chick can't heal herself. That's what she just did. Now she's gone. That was a new Claudette that I just put on the hook. I see her ass. She's trying to go for her now. She came over here. Oh, shit. Why she just ran so fast like that? See, she just DC'd. She knew she was done. DC stands for disconnect, so she just quit. Alright, so they got 2 generators left, and they're about to have only 2 people left. So, 1, they're gonna try to save her. 2, the 2 people that's not hung right now are probably gonna go their separate ways and work on 2 different generators, so I can cover more ground. Cause I'm just supposed to assume that they're better than me. That's usually what I go on. I just assume that the people I'm playing against are better, so they know what the fuck they're doing. So I know that there was somebody just up there, but I'm not trying to camp because it's kind of frowned upon, but I'm trying to keep like a close eye on that person because for all I know this person's trying to cause a distraction. So yeah, they just got her off the hook. That shit over there to distract me. They're trying to make me go all the way over there, but it's not going to happen. What the fuck? Where'd she go, bro? There she is. Come here, bitch. Oh, whatever, dude. I'm guessing stock isn't working because she's hurt instead of looking at someone who's not fully healed, so. Oh my god, this shit is fucking fake, dude. Yeah, bitch. About to be petty and fucking camp. And that bitch is up now. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch, leave your friends. Yeah, bitch. That's why y'all got fucking left. There ain't no hook fucking close to here. Hope I make it. If I don't, I'm fucked. There you go. It's ball game. Ease. So got 3 out of 4. I'll take that every rip. So yeah, that's the killer part of it. I'm actually about to feed the baby real quick, and when I get back on, I'll either do another killer video or survivor video. It don't really matter, honestly. Y'all wanna leave a little comment? That's cool too. I'll do a killer or a survivor. I'll do Freddy Krueger, I'll do Scream, the pig lady from Saw, I got her too, just cause Jigsaw is one of my favorites too, just like Freddy Krueger. So yeah, just leave a comment if y'all fuck with it or not. Either way, it's on PlayStation right now for $15. Alright, so if it's something y'all wanna fuck with, $15, PlayStation Network. Y'all be safe.